So I'm going to jump into the cover of the album because the last time, if I remember right, your niece was on the cover.
Yes.
Okay, so this time it was you on the cover.
Yeah.
So how did that happen? Did you just wanted to kind of leave your niece to kind of be only on one album, or did you kind of want to be on your own album this time? Or
Well, it's because so the last time it was, I talked about my past and future, and then I felt like I was like a little girl. Like I remembered when I was like 6. So the song starts from when I was 6.
Okay.
And then my niece is 6. So that was like perfect match. So I brought her and took her picture. And then this time the 2 songs are basically about like being a woman and you fall in love with somebody. So I have to be there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, using her for the songs now would kind of not really match that much. Okay, because she's still so young. Okay, so the lead single, the way that the lyrics are presented are pretty interesting because I don't know. I want to say that lyric writing in songs, like sometimes the lyrics are very straightforward, but then most of the time they rhyme, they're very poetic. But this time around, it kind of sounds like you're having like a very like straight on conversation.
Yeah, real conversation.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's just like a conversation in the melody form.
Yeah.
So it's a text message you received. I heard somewhere that this is like based on texting that you got.
Yes.
You received or that you sent?
I sent it, of course.
That you sent. Okay.
I know it's a bit too much,
No,
right?
no, it's not too much. It's very straightforward. It's very bold. I'm loving it. So you sent it.
Yes.
Oh.
So like almost like 90%.
Is
Yeah.
your experience that you sent.
Yeah.
So you're a very straightforward person.
I don't know. Well, sometimes I get really like 뭐라 그러죠? 이렇게 약간 철벽 치는.
Okay, you get like shy. You're very bordered. Okay.
But then I don't know.
Sometimes you just...
I just go crazy. I don't seem myself.
You don't seem yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, obviously the song itself is a little bit more about, like asking questions when you're interested in somebody.
Yes.
I'm curious is like when it comes to being interested in someone, for certain people it's like love at first sight. All I need is like that one first glance and I fall in love.
Yeah.
For other people, I need to see them. I need to go on a few dates. I need to have more conversations with them. For you, what kind of style do you kind of fall under?
Love at first sight.
Love at first
Yeah.
sight. Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like it starts like when I see the person. So like I don't have like friends become lovers.
Okay, so
No.
you can't be that.
No.
It has to be first
Yeah.
like attraction. Oh, interesting. Interesting. No, because I mean, even in the last interview that I had with you, you like you said, you're not. I felt like you had a little bit more of like a shy side, and so I wouldn't have expected you to be so
I know.
straightforward.
It's something that I wouldn't even understand. Like, why would I do that?
Okay, so it's kind of like you're drawn to certain things,
Yes.
at certain times.
Yeah, because I thought like with this person, I thought we have like so much common. So I was like, oh, do you like this? Do you like that? And then like,
Oh, so the questions just started
Yeah.
coming. Oh wow. Okay. So, is there any like in the song itself? The questions are pretty straightforward. I mean, like, what do you like? What's your favorite color? Like, do you like going here? Do you like doing this? So, when that conversation happened, like these questions just started coming out, or do you kind of like to know what this person has? So for you, like standard wise, does it have to be like, okay, this person has to like this, or has to be like outgoing, or has to have like, this, or were these just like random questions?
it's basically random. But then first I would ask like blood type.
So you're into blood type.
Blood
Okay.
type
Okay.
and the star sign.
Oh, you're okay. So zodiac signs too.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. Okay, so since you look for the blood type and zodiac signs, what signs do you go for? So blood type.
Blood type, I would say either A or B.
Okay, A or B. No, but that's kind of broad because A blood type men and B blood type men are very different.
I know. So it's
very
so weird.
different.
Yeah, so I would love to meet like AB type guy, but then like when I meet AB guy, like we would like fight a lot.
Huh.
So it doesn't really match. So I think I should choose either A or B. But then A guys think I'm a bit scary sometimes. Like,
okay.
Yeah, they think I'm too much a little bit.
Yeah, so they're a little intimidating sometimes. Okay. Blood type B guys, have you found any characteristics that do they like think that you're sweeter or cuter or?
They don't really care.
That is one of the characteristics of blood type B guys. Okay. All right. So zodiac signs then. Zodiac signs, is there any particular zodiac signs that you are into, or do you want to just stay away from maybe like one or two?
Do you know much about zodiac sign?
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. What's yours?
Gemini.
Oh, I'm Gemini too.
Gemini.
Yay.
Yes.
Yes, Gemini.
Yes, Geminis.
So,
we're very difficult people.
I know. So there are 12 signs, and then we can separate them to 4 types. So they are air, fire, and then soil.
Like earth. Yeah.
Earth, and then water. So I'm in the air sign. So I want to meet like air guy.
Oh, okay. So somebody
either
similar.
Aquarius or Libra. Yeah, somebody similar.
Okay, somebody similar. All right. So being similar is something that you need to kind of click.
Yeah, I think like the important thing is like we should like something together.
Okay.
Like the tastes. Yeah.
So like hobbies, food, fashion,
Yes.
music, anything.
Yes.
Okay, just those kind of similarities have to be similar. All right. Now, over the past couple of days through your social media account, you've been giving us some eye candy because you've been posting your choreography for the brand new track. The most recent one that you posted kind of got me hungry because you're talking about beef the entire time, even with the captions and everything. So choreography wise, I mean, other than because we didn't get a chance to see it in the music video.
Yeah.
So choreography, I mean, the choreography is amazing.
Thank you.
Other than the dance practice videos, are we going to be able to see this?
I'm not sure. Yeah, I would love to show the choreography in different ways, but then I got no plans yet.
Okay, so it just kind of like you guys made the choreography, but you don't like know what to do with it yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's talk about the recording process because the last time you were here, you were talking about how you pretty much already had made the songs before, and then you just kind of was able to put them into an album. But what about now? Like with the albums that you come out with recently, were they kind of like, okay, I'm going to put an album out by this date, you set a schedule, and then you started working? Or did you just kind of start sitting in your studio, making music, and then your CEO listened to it, it's like, oh yeah, let's put it out. So like, how did the albums like start coming out recently?
It's a bit difficult. Like we always talk, and then I have plans.
Okay.
Like, oh, I'm gonna do this single, and then I'm gonna have like full length album. So like all the plans are in my head, and then we have to like talk it out, and then like, meet at the
halfway. You have to meet halfway. It's like, even though you want to put out an album by May, like they have to see if May would be a good month and if they're able to do it and all that other stuff. So I know that you kind of came up with the 2 names of the album. Now, song-wise, was it really easy for you to just choose which songs were going to be going into each of the recent single albums we've been getting, or?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It just like naturally comes to my head. So, and then like when I write one song, I just naturally think about the next song that I'm gonna like put them together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a line of stories that kind of intertwine. Yes. Oh, wow. I'm really excited for a full-length album because I can't wait to see what kind of stories you're going to talk about. Yeah. Okay, so the music video, us fans, got a lovely video because it's just you having a blast, and it's eye candy from start to finish. Now, did you originally plan to be in the video, or was this something that kind of just came out later?
Well, yeah, I was originally into
getting into the video. Now, there's so many different aspects of the video. Kind of looks like it's a pictorial behind the scenes video. It looks like you're just kind of having a lot of fun, dancing around. Is this kind of like a fan's perspective of how you kind of hang out in your room? Like, do you dance around in your room like that in front of the mirror?
Sometimes, yeah. I would just turn on the radio or like music, and then I would just dance by myself, even in the shower.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So pretty much your music video for the fans is like a behind the scenes look of what you really do look like.
Yeah, but
sometimes
when I'm in love. More.
Yeah. So, okay. In the artistic standpoint of it, I know that you probably have a lot to say on your albums anyways. Were you also behind the editing too? Like, were you like, oh, I want this scene to go in, I want this cut to go in. Were you also behind with that process as well?
Well, I couldn't do much, but then we had like back and forth for like 3 or 4 times. So we had to like cut some of the scenes off and then make them seem back. Yeah.
So you were a part of the editing process, like little bit. Meetings up and like seeing it. Okay, I want this out. Put this in. Okay.
But then before the shooting, we had a lot of conversation because of the movie director was like really close friends. So we talked a lot about like every single scene, and then we just talked really
deeply and very long time about like everything that was going on. Okay. Now, the last time you started off with like your solo career, you did talk a lot about kind of like you were like wearing brand new shoes. So do you kind of feel like those brand new shoes are more comfortable now? Like, you know, you're...
Yeah. Now I feel very comfortable. Like when I go to even like my company, like everyone, I feel really like close.
Okay.
And then, now I feel really comfortable.
Okay. So you've broken the shoes in. You're comfortable.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to get a chance to take a listen to the track. But I do want you to explain for any of the listeners who might have been, you know, just kind of out of the scene these days, maybe living in a cave, because the album is amazing. So could you give us in your own words what kind of song your lead single is?
So the lead single is called 위로가 돼요 in Korean and Plum in English. So this song is about a woman who falls in love with a guy, and then she asks a lot of questions about the guy. And then so it's basically about the feeling of falling in love.
Okay, so like the curiosity.
Yes.
And all that. Okay. We're going to take a listen to TFELT's brand new single, and then we're going to see you guys back with more of your questions in the interview. So we'll see you then.